Congratulations, you're still here. I'm glad you want a safe financial future. If you'll just hang in with me for a few more minutes, I promise it will change your life. You all know we ask our military to go through intensive basic training before they're ready to go into battle. They are preparing for uncertainty. We want to introduce you to the Safe Money System's financial basic training to help you survive and prosper during uncertain economic times. Since trust of your leaders is immeasurable to instill confidence that the training will work, I want to introduce you to the founder and author of the Safe Money System, Randy Hammond. Hello, Randy.
Hi, Chip. Sure good to be here, and thanks for the opportunity to talk about my system and what I believe in.
Randy, I've read your book and it has really changed my perceptions regarding retirement, investing, and risk. Could you tell us a little bit about yourself and what motivated you to write such a great book?
Well, I wrote the book in response to 30 years of anger about the way business was done on Wall Street. 32 years ago, I finished an 11-year professional baseball career, did my education in business and graduate work in business during that time. And my first job out of baseball was a stockbroker with a prestigious Wall Street firm in Newport Beach, California. And what I learned there after 2 or 3 years of a pretty successful launching of a career was I got tired of being a bookie. I got tired of gambling with people's financial future. The times then, in the early 80s, wasn't much different than now. In other words, economic chaos. But I learned one thing. I don't want to take people's money they can't afford to lose and put it at risk.
Randy, I tell you, that right there, that's an inspirational story. You know, we're really glad you made the commitment to write a book that could help us all. But could you tell us a little bit about why is the Safe Money System so safe?
It's a great question. I think we begin with who you're writing a check to. Now, you're not writing a check to Randy Hammond of the Safe Money System. And you're certainly not writing it to Bernie Madoff Securities or any of the other knuckleheads who have scammed with all the money the last 10 years. What you're doing here is you're writing a check to financial institutions like banks, like insurance companies, and solid financial firms. That's the first thing. The second thing I like to ask my clients, and I'll ask you by way of illustration, do you have insurance on your life?
Absolutely.
How about your home? How about your car? Do you insure your retirement future? And most people, the answer is no. That's what the book, The Safe Money System, is all about. It's showing people how to insure their financial future and to get their money out of the Wall Street casino so they can stop worrying and start enjoying life.
Well, Randy, how do you eliminate risk? I mean, don't you need to risk money to make money?
Well, that's what Wall Street would have you believe. In other words, you have to risk money to make money, risk reward. But I'll explain that with my history. In 30 years, I've been using the Safe Money System strategies. I've invested over $125 million of people's individual I can't afford to lose retirement money. And I've never lost a dime of principal in that time using these strategies. And I'm not putting money under the mattress to do it. They're making money. My clients have averaged 6-7% a year for the last 30 years in good times and bad. The truth is, you can't afford to lose. If you have a 50% loss, for instance, you need 100% to get back to scratch. Well, what I tell people is that as long as you're not losing money and you're in guaranteed principal investments, you'll get there. You'll be safe. You won't worry. But you have to make sure you don't lose money.
Well, Randy, in the Safe Money System, you want people to regain control of their financial future. What exactly do you mean gain control of their financial future?
Well, people right now have a feeling of helplessness, like they have no control. They don't have any ability to protect themselves. What do I do? I'm in a 401k, an IRA, a 403b, deferred compensation. My money's in the stock market. I don't like that. I don't like being at risk, especially after 50% drops in the stock market over the last 10 years. Well, I explain to my clients that their life is really a beautiful marble slab supported by 3 legs. And if, like any 3-legged stool or table, if one of those legs gets goofed up, it's going over. Those legs are their relationships with each other and God, their health, and their finances. They have to make darn sure that they're doing the right things to have a better chance of success in those areas. By you knowing where your money is, how it's going to perform, and to basically mathematically be certain that down the road, when you're there, your money will be there, that's very important for financial peace of mind and relational peace of mind and physical peace of mind. The Safe Money system does that.
Randy, that is good stuff. Why don't you tell us about your nationwide team of retirement coaches?
Well, I'm really proud, and remember that this is a system. First of all, every one of the guys and gals that work with us are experienced. They have at least 5 years experience in the industry. They're personally coached and taught by me to eliminate products I don't want people being in that don't have guarantees, and to be in the products that I espouse in my book, The Safe Money System. And most importantly, every one of the people who work with us have been screened and background checked by the National Ethics Association for regulatory impropriety as well as any criminal activity. So I want the people to know, the listeners in this video and the people that we work with, that we're serious about what we do. And we're going to make sure that we have people that can do what they promised to do.
Well, Randy, I know for a fact our viewers have enjoyed the first part of this financial basic training. What can they expect to learn in the rest of this video?
Well, to make it simple, I want them to understand their options. Most people, again, under control, feel helpless. What can I do with my money? So we're going to talk about that. We're going to tell them what options they have with their money and how to stay safe, how to move things around safely. The other thing they're going to want to learn about is what are the 4 pillars of a sound, secure financial plan. And lastly, I'm going to sit down and tell them how the process works with the Safe Money system so they know what to expect. After that, stop worrying and enjoy your journey.
Wow. Well, Randy, thank you so much for bringing clarity and hope to our viewers.
Chip, it's been great being here. Thanks.
You're probably all wondering, what are your savings and investment options for your retirement plans in order to be safe? I'm talking about your IRA, your 401k, 403b, thrift savings plan, and deferred compensation. I want to break this into 2 scenarios as described in Chapter 3 of the Safe Money System. Scenario 1, you've retired or separated from service from the employer where your retirement savings were deposited. So no matter what your age, in this scenario, you have total flexibility to initiate a tax-free transfer from the company plan into a self-directed IRA, where the Safe Money system can help you safely save for your retirement future. Scenario 2, you are still working at the company and have contributed to their plan. Here are your choices. If you are under 59 and a half, talk to us about what your safe money strategies are within your plan custodian's menu, as you have no flexibility to move your money into a self-directed IRA. If you are over 59 and a half and still working for your employer, you can do what's known as a non-hardship in-service distribution. Don't forget this term, as this is the key to escaping the Wall Street casino. This provision has been available to you since 2006, and your plan custodian is never going to tell you about it. In a nutshell, you are allowed to move your money under your control to an IRA, make safe choices for your money, and continue to work and contribute to your company plan. Knowing this will change your life and will enable you to stop worrying about losing your money with little time left to recover. These are the 4 foundational pillars of Randy's Safe Money system as described in Chapter 5 of his book. I want to ask you if you'd be interested in a savings plan that would provide the following: guarantee your principal, give you liquidity and flexibility, allow you to participate in the growth of the stock market but not its losses, and lock in your future value from any loss. And finally, let me tell you what you can expect in the Safe Money system process: the financial basic training that you're enjoying right now, an evaluation of your financial situation by a Safe Money system retirement coach, a personally designed safe money strategy, and ongoing basic training by email, including weekly podcasts from Randy Hammond. So folks, here's the bottom line. To secure the safety of your money, Randy is providing you with 2 opportunities: a free consultation with a Safe Money System retirement coach, and a free download of his best-selling book, The Safe Money System. That's right, absolutely free. Just click on the Contact Me link below and fill in the contact information, and you will instantly receive the book in an auto-reply email. It's that easy. Just take advantage of this free offer. It'll change your life. I know, because it changed Kim's and mine. This is your next important step in securing your financial future. And so, As Paul Harvey used to say, now you know the rest of the story.